Today we're going to change the belt cover. This will be a nice quick video, unlike my usual 1 hour long videos. Here's the new clutch cover. It's from Dean Speed. It matches my sissy bar. I custom asked for the black with the chrome in the middle, so that's exactly what he sent me. Let's see how it looks installed. These appear to be 5mm, so I will go ahead and remove these. A couple of comments before we start this. A lot of people have, there's been a couple of comments on other people who have installed this going, oh, but it's not waterproof anymore. Dude, I can stick my fingers in here. I can stick my fingers in here. This thing is not waterproof. Yeah, there's a little bit more debris that can get in there, but if you're worried about debris, you probably shouldn't be running a belt drive. I love belts. Every time I hear about people having to adjust their chain every 500 miles, I can't believe that they even run a chain. Not adjust it, but clean it every 500, but yeah. 100,000 mile belt is a lot better than a, every time you go for a ride, you gotta clean your chain. It's ridiculous. What century is it? Everything's kind of hot right now because I just got done riding the bike. Oh, I'm going to want to put some anti-seize on these aluminum ones, I think. Would be a very good idea. Okay, there's the inside of the original cover. Pretty heavy. This one is lighter. I could get a scale out and see what they weigh, but I think it's pretty obvious this thing weighs less. Even though this is steel and this is aluminum, this is a lot of aluminum. All right, it came with installation hardware. So, oh, here's a nice, we got you covered, get it? Thanks. Comes with an awesome patch. I've already got one of these, but now I can put it on a second jacket or a vest or something, so that's cool. We dig referrals. So if you buy from Dean Speed and you want a sissy bar or this nice cover or some of the other products he makes, tell him I sent you. Because right now I'm paying full retail. All right, comes with these nice spacers and brand new mounting hardware. I'm gonna go get some anti-seize, and I think I'll go ahead and grab the scale so we can figure out what this thing weighs. All right, I weighed the two covers. The original one, I did it in metric because it's just easier to compare, weighs 1,030 grams, or just over a kilogram. The new one weighs, oh, I didn't weigh it with the hardware. Let's go ahead and weigh it with the hardware. Well, yeah, some of the hardware at least, because I didn't weigh the old bolts. I'm gonna do this again real quick. Okay, including the spacers, but not the bolts. The new one weighs 730 grams, so roughly a quarter of what the old one weighed. Or 25% less? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Roughly 25% less than the old one weighed. That's interesting. I wonder what this adjustment's yeah, that's weird. Anyways. Cool. Gotta love the belt drive. Now, I needed to take the bolts out of the spacers anyways because I've got to put them through this bracket. So we're gonna go through. I kind of wish it came with washers. These holes are awfully large for these Allen heads. Oh well. Oops. This is gonna be, so I've got to, fun. Get those two started. I'll get these two, but I need to put anti-seize on these still, so let's go ahead and do that. So there's that one. Anti-seize on this thread. Just a little bit. There we go. I gotta get this spacer in there. There's that one. Anti-seize on you. Now you guys are already looking at what it's going to look like when it's done. I'm still busy installing the thing. Let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. A little bit of anti-seize on these threads because we're going into aluminum in a couple of these places. And the old bolts. Oops. There we go. The old bolts were a little bit corroded. They were stainless steel, as you can tell, but there's some corrosion on there. A little, you know, what's another metal type in there? Aluminum, steel, and copper. What could go wrong? I don't know. It's marketed as anti-seize. It should do the trick. I almost thought about Loctite. Should I Loctite these in? Nah, I'll just torque them properly. Not that I'm going to use a torque wrench, but I will apply sufficient levels of torque to these. I still wish they came with washers, but it is what it is. Oh, you know, I probably could have saved these, but then they'd stand out. The factory one came with washers. You know what? I'm gonna swap the washers over before I torque it down and damage the paint or what. I don't think this is clear powder coat on here. I think it's just paint. Okay, so pull these out one more time. Shiny chrome. Oops. Put this together in the right order. It's been a long work week, long work day. I'm a little tired. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And we've only got 3 washers because one of them had this goofy little black tab hanging off of it. I don't know what that was for originally. Yeah, I don't get it. So maybe these washers are pointless since I've only got 3 of them. Should I put more anti-seize on there? Yeah, why not? The one going into aluminum. And which of these will get the washer? This one? Why not? Why these bolts come out nice and dry. Sucked up all my anti-seize. And last washer. I don't know what this black thing was for, but it's not going back on. All right, now just gotta torque these down a little bit. Torque them evenly. Snug. These are pretty thin bolts, so you obviously don't need to torque them much. It's kind of one finger on the end of my foot-long wrench. There we go. And we're done. So, nice reflection. There we go. There's my reflection. Chrome. Yes. So let's step back and see how it looks. Okay. Let's just do a walk around. There it is from this angle. There it is from that angle. So the black part, as I had hoped, it just kind of blends in, and then pop goes the chrome in the middle. I love it. I'd specifically asked for this combination. Figured he couldn't do it. He totally could. Turned out great. Thank you. Check the description for a link to the item. Thanks.